Have you ever asked yourself why Monday feels like a burden and Friday feels like freedom? Have you ever looked at your paycheck and felt a strange emptiness even though it covers your bills? You're not alone. Millions of people wake up every day not to chase a dream, but to survive another day in a system that keeps them comfortable enough not to question it. But here's the truth. A salary is the drug they give you to forget your dreams. And today, we're going to break that spell. Let's talk about how to wake up. Let's talk about how to stop trading time for comfort and start living a life of purpose. This message is for everyone who knows deep down that they were meant for more than just existing. The comfortable trap. When you get your first job, it feels exciting. There's a sense of pride that comes with earning your own money. For the first time, you're not asking your parents for help. You can buy your own clothes, pay for your food, recharge your phone, maybe even treat your friends or send something home to your family. It's a powerful feeling, and it should be. You worked hard for that opportunity, and the paycheck feels like a reward. At first, it's more than just money. It's freedom. It means you're becoming an adult. It means you're taking responsibility for your life. You start imagining the things you'll do next. Travel, save, invest, build something of your own. But slowly, without you even noticing, that freedom starts turning into a routine. That excitement turns into exhaustion. You begin to wake up not because you're inspired, but because you have to. The job that once felt like a dream now feels like a cycle. Wake up, go to work, come back tired, eat something quick, scroll through your phone or watch TV to relax, then sleep. And the next day, you do it all again. Week after week, month after month. You begin to lose track of time. The weeks pass fast, but your dreams move slowly. Or worse, they stop moving at all. A job gives you money. A salary gives you a sense of security. And in the beginning, that safety feels like success. But over time, that safety becomes a cage. The more you depend on your salary, the more afraid you are of losing it. You stop taking risks. You avoid anything that might disturb your routine. You make decisions not based on growth, but based on fear. Fear of being broke, fear of the unknown, fear of failure. Soon you start ignoring your dreams. You tell yourself, I'll do it later, maybe next year, maybe when things are more stable. But deep down, you know the truth. You're stuck. You're surviving, not thriving. You're playing it safe, not playing it big. The trap is not the job itself. The trap is when your job becomes your whole life. When your dreams are replaced with deadlines and your purpose is replaced with paychecks. You trade your freedom for stability. And without realizing it, that stability becomes your prison. How the drug works. Let's imagine your salary like a monthly injection. Every 30 days, it gives you a small dose of comfort. It comes into your bank account and tells your brain, you're okay, you're safe, you can relax now. This money pays for your rent, your food, your internet, your clothes, and maybe even a few little treats. It feels good. It feels like progress. It helps you sleep at night and quiets the noise in your head. This injection, the salary, is not bad. It's not your enemy. It's not something to hate. But it can be something very dangerous if you're not careful. Why? Because it becomes addictive. You start living month to month waiting for that next dose. You stop thinking about what you really want in life. And instead, you start thinking about how to keep that monthly comfort coming. It's subtle. At first, you tell yourself, I'll save a little. I'll use this job to prepare for my big dream. But slowly, you start pushing your dream further and further into the future. You say, maybe next year. Maybe after I get a raise. Maybe after I buy a car or get a house. But the years keep passing, and nothing changes. Your dream waits quietly in the back of your mind while you keep chasing comfort. It's like sitting in a warm bath. The water feels so nice, so relaxing, so safe. You know deep down that you have things to do. You know there's a life outside the bathroom waiting for you. But it's hard to leave the warmth. You tell yourself, just a few more minutes. And minutes turn into hours. Days turn into years. And slowly, your energy, your drive, your passion, they all start to fade. That's how salary works when it becomes your only focus. It becomes a reason to stay small, a reason to stop growing, a reason to stop becoming the person you were meant to be. Now, this doesn't mean you need to quit your job today. It doesn't mean you throw everything away and take a wild risk. But it does mean this. You must stop letting your salary decide who you are. You are not your paycheck. You are not your job title. You are your dreams, your potential, your passion, your purpose. The salary is just a tool. It's not the goal. Never forget that. The dream that's dying inside you. Remember when you were a child? You dreamed without limits. You believed that anything was possible. Maybe you wanted to become an astronaut, a singer, a doctor, a teacher, an inventor, or a world traveler. You saw the world as a big, beautiful adventure. Every dream felt real. Every idea felt exciting. You didn't worry about bills or responsibilities. You just imagined what you could become. And in your heart, you believed it could happen. But then, life happened. School turned into college. College turned into work. Dreams turned into duties. Instead of chasing your passion, you started chasing security. You needed money to survive, and that need became your new focus. You started making choices not based on what made you feel alive, but based on what paid the rent. You traded dreams for deadlines. You told yourself, this is just for now. But slowly, now became forever. The saddest thing in life is not that people die poor. It's that people die with their dreams still inside them. Never spoken, never started, never shared. The world never gets to see what they were truly meant to do. Their gift remains hidden. Their potential never wakes up. You may tell yourself, I'll chase my dreams when I have more time. But the truth is, that time may never come. Life gets busy. Your schedule fills up. Your energy drops. Your body gets tired. Your mind gets overwhelmed. One day turns into 1 week. 1 week turns into 1 year. And before you know it, a lifetime has passed, and that dream is still waiting, alone and forgotten. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are just trapped. You're caught in a system that rewards routine, a world that claps when you stay the same, a pattern that keeps you comfortable but not free. And comfort can be dangerous because it makes you stop growing, stop reaching, stop dreaming. But your dream is not dead. It's still inside you, waiting. Maybe it's quieter now. Maybe it feels far away, but it's still there. It's the part of you that lights up when you think about a better future. It's the voice that whispers, there's more to life than this. And it's right. You were not born just to pay bills and survive. You were born to create, to grow, to live with purpose. Don't let your dream die inside you. The truth they don't tell you. There's a truth that many people feel deep down, but few dare to say out loud. Most jobs are designed to make someone else rich. That may sound harsh, but it's not a secret. It's just something most people never really think about. You work hard every day. You give your time, your energy, your focus. In return, you get a salary. It helps you live, pay bills, and maybe save a little. But have you ever asked, who earns more from my work, me or the company? The answer is simple. The company does. You trade your hours for a fixed amount of money. But what you produce during those hours, your effort, your creativity, your time, is often worth much more than what you're paid. That extra value becomes the company's profit. They use it to grow their brand, expand their business, and build wealth. That's how business works. It's not evil. It's not wrong. It's just the system. But here's the problem. If you don't understand the system, you become a pawn in it. You keep working harder, thinking that working longer hours will lead to freedom. But true freedom doesn't come from a bigger paycheck. It comes from knowing how the money game works and learning how to play it differently. Real wealth, the kind that brings choices and freedom, begins when you stop working only for money and start making money work for you. That means using your free time wisely. Learn a skill that gives you independence. Start a small business. Build something online. Invest in something that grows over time. Your job can pay your bills, but your dreams can build your future. Don't wait for someone to give you permission. Don't wait for the perfect time. Begin where you are. Use what you have. Start small if you need to, but start. The goal of life is not just to survive. You weren't born to just wake up, work, eat, and sleep. You were born to thrive, to grow, to create, to build something that matters, to explore your potential, to share your gifts, to lead your own life. That doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow. It means waking up. It means remembering that you were made for more. You don't have to play small forever. You can learn the game, and when you do, you can change everything. Why people stay stuck. So many people in the world feel stuck. They wake up each day, go to work, do their tasks, come home tired, and repeat the same cycle the next day. Deep inside, they want more. They want change. They want freedom. But still, they stay where they are. Why? What keeps people stuck in the same place for years, even when they know they're capable of more? There are three main reasons: fear, habit, and self-doubt. 1. Fear. Fear is the biggest prison of all. You're afraid of taking a risk, afraid of what could go wrong, afraid of losing your job, your income, your comfort, or your respect. You think, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? What if people laugh at me? What if I look foolish? These questions are powerful. They stop many people from ever trying. But here's something more powerful. What if you never try? What if you reach the end of your life and realize you never truly lived? That fear should scare you more than failure, because failure can teach you. It can make you stronger. But regret? Regret stays with you. You can't fix a life you never lived. So instead of fearing failure, start fearing a life of what if. Because the truth is, every dream has a risk, but the bigger risk is never chasing it at all. 2. Habit. Your daily routine becomes your reality. You do the same things in the same way every single day. You wake up at the same time, take the same road, talk to the same people, and follow the same schedule. Over time, your brain gets used to it. It becomes your comfort zone. And comfort zones are very dangerous because they feel safe, but they kill growth. You begin to believe that this is just how life is. You forget that you can change it, but you can. Habits can be broken. Patterns can be changed. You don't have to flip your life overnight. Start small. One small change today, a new book, a new skill, a new morning routine, can lead to a huge change tomorrow. It's not easy, but it's possible. Change starts with one decision. 3. Self-doubt. The final reason is self-doubt. You think you're not good enough. You think others are smarter, more talented, or just luckier than you. You look at successful people and tell yourself, they're special. I'm not like them. But here's the truth. They're not smarter. They just believed in themselves long enough to try. They failed too. They faced fear too. But they didn't stop. They learned, they grew, and they kept going. The only way to know if you can fly is to jump. Yes, it's scary. Yes, you might fall. But that's how you learn to rise. Dreams don't grow in comfort zones. They grow in courage. You are not stuck because you're weak. You are stuck because you've been playing it safe. But inside you there is power, there is potential, and there is a dream still waiting to be lived. Break free. Start now. You can do this. Redefine success. What does success really mean? Is it driving a luxury car, living in a huge house, wearing expensive clothes and flying first class? That's what society often tells us. From TV shows to social media, we are shown a picture of success that looks like money, fame, and status. But here's the truth. Those things are not real success. They are just things. Objects that look shiny on the outside but don't always bring peace or joy on the inside. True success is freedom. It's the freedom to wake up every day and do something you love. It's the freedom to use your time for what matters most. Your passion, your family, your creativity, your growth. It's not about how much money you have, but how you earn it and how you live with it. Success is also about purpose. When you are living with purpose, building your dream, growing your skills, helping others, learning something new, you are already successful. You may not be rich yet. You may not have reached your final goal. But if you are taking steps every day to build the life you believe in, then you're ahead of most people who are still afraid to try. Don't let the world define success for you. Your success is personal. Maybe your dream is not to be famous, but to be free. Maybe you want to write a book, start a small business, teach children, paint, travel, or live a quiet and meaningful life. That's okay. Your dream doesn't have to impress the world. It just has to make you feel alive. You don't need approval from others to live a successful life. You don't need to wait for some perfect moment. If you are trying, if you are growing, if you are becoming more of who you truly are, you are already a success. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. A daily practice of choosing your values, honoring your dreams, and staying true to yourself. So today, take a deep breath. Look at your life and ask, am I living in a way that feels true to me? If the answer is yes, even a little, then you're already on the path. Keep going, keep building, keep becoming. Because success isn't something you chase. It's something you create, one step at a time. The power of side hustles. You don't have to quit your job today. That's not what this is about. You don't need to throw everything away or take a big risk all at once. The message is simple. Don't let your job be the only thing you do. Most people use their free time to escape their work. They watch shows, scroll through their phones, or sleep because they feel tired. And yes, rest is important. But if you use all your free time just to recover, you'll never have the time or energy to build your dream. You have to learn to use your spare time wisely. That's where your power is. The time before work, after work, and on weekends. This is the time you can invest in your future life. Start small. You don't have to build everything in one day. Just start. Write one page of that book you've been thinking about. Record one video for your YouTube channel. Learn one new skill, something that can earn you money or open new doors. Post one product online. Save one extra $1. Read for 10 minutes about something you're passionate about. These actions may seem tiny, but done daily, they grow into something powerful. It's like planting seeds. Every small step is a seed that can grow into a tree, and someday, that tree can become a forest. Many successful people didn't start with money or fame. They started with side hustles. They worked during the day and built their dreams at night. They used their weekends not for wasting time, but for building their future. They didn't complain about being tired. They reminded themselves of what they wanted. They said no to distractions, no to excuses, and yes to their future. Your job is important. It pays your bills. It gives you stability. But your dream? That's what builds the life you truly want. A side hustle is not just extra money. It's your personal project. It's your passion. It's your chance to take back control of your time and energy. So don't wait. Start today. Even if it's just for 30 minutes. Use your free time to create the life you dream of living. You don't need more time. You need more purpose. Your mind is your real asset. When people talk about success, they often talk about money. They say, if I had more money, I could do this. Or, if I had money, I could be happy. But that's not the full truth. Money is useful, yes, but it's not the most important thing. Your real asset is your mind. Think about it this way. You can lose all your money and still come back stronger if your mind is trained. But if your mindset is weak, even a big salary won't save you. A poor mindset spends everything. A strong mindset builds again and again. Your thoughts shape your future. If your mind is filled with doubt, fear, or excuses, you will stay stuck. But if your mind is trained to believe in yourself, to stay disciplined, and to look for opportunities, nothing can stop you. So how do you train your mind? Read books. Books are like mentors. They show you new ideas and teach you how successful people think. Watch motivational videos. These videos can lift your spirit and give you new energy. They remind you of who you are and who you can become. Ask questions. Start asking, how can I improve? Or what can I learn today? Your brain will begin to search for answers. Surround yourself with growth. Spend less time with people who complain and more time with people who dream. Just like your body needs exercise to stay strong, your mind needs daily training. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. Every small lesson, every small effort adds power to your thinking. The truth is, the gap between successful people and those who feel stuck is not talent. It's not luck. It's not even money. The real difference is what they believe about themselves. If you believe you are capable, you will find a way. If you believe you can grow, you will take action. If you believe your time is valuable, you won't waste it. So today, make a decision. Train your mind. Feed it with courage, not fear. Fill it with hope, not doubt. Build it with discipline, not distraction. Because once your mindset changes, everything else will follow. Create before you consume. In today's world, it's easy to spend hours just consuming. We watch videos, we scroll through social media, we click on posts, like photos, read comments, and move on to the next thing. It's fun and it feels like we're part of something. But the truth is, consuming doesn't change your life. Creating does. Think about the people you admire, the ones who inspire you, teach you, or entertain you. They are creators. They decided to use their time not just to watch others, but to build something of their own. And because of that, the world sees them. The world values them. Creating is powerful. Each time you write something, you practice your voice. Each time you make a video, you build confidence. Each time you share an idea, you grow a little. You might not be perfect at the beginning, but that's okay. No one starts off great. The key is to start. You don't need a fancy setup. You don't need thousands of followers. You just need to begin. Write a blog. Start a YouTube channel. Make a podcast. Post your artwork. Share your story. Whatever you love, create something around it. Even if it's small. Even if only 5 people see it. Those 5 people matter. The world is full of consumers. People who spend their lives reacting, not creating. But creators, they shape the world. They lead the conversations. They open doors, not just for themselves, but for others too. When you create before you consume, you train your brain to be proactive. You stop waiting. You stop wishing. You start building. Here's a powerful habit. Before you scroll, create. Before you check social media, write something. Before you watch someone else's dream, take one step toward yours. This habit alone can change your life. Because when you create, you don't just change your future. You change who you are. You become someone who takes action, someone who expresses their ideas, someone who adds value to the world. So the next time you're about to waste another hour scrolling, ask yourself, what can I create instead? A post? A design? A plan? Be a creator, not just a consumer. The world needs your voice. Break the illusion. You were never born just to work, pay bills, and then die. That is not the purpose of your life. Society wants you to believe that this is the only path. Get a job, earn a salary, live a routine, and wait for retirement. But that idea is an illusion. It's a story that keeps you small and stuck. You are more than a number on a paycheck. You are not just a worker or a consumer. Inside you is a gift, something special that no one else has. You have a message that only you can share. You have talents and ideas that can change your world and the world of others. But if you let a paycheck become the center of your life, that gift will stay hidden, buried beneath fear and comfort. Yes, money is important. We all need it to survive. But money alone is not enough to make life meaningful. Meaning comes from doing what you love, from creating, from growing, and from living with purpose. And here is the truth. You can have both. You can have money and meaning. You can have safety and freedom. But you have to choose to build your dream instead of just obeying the rules set by others. Don't let anyone tell you when it's time to rest, when it's time to retire, or when it's time to live fully. You decide those things. You have the power to break free from the invisible prison of the salary trap. You can take control of your time, your energy, and your life. The moment you realize you don't have to follow the script is the moment you start to rule your life. You are the author of your story. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to wait for a perfect moment. You can start now. Break the illusion that your life is only about survival. Life is about thriving. It's about waking up every day excited to create, to learn, to love, and to grow. You have the power to build a life that feels alive, not just safe. So stand up, look inside, remember your gift, and choose to live on your own terms. Your life is waiting for you. Take back control. The first step to breaking free from the salary trap is simple but powerful. Start by asking yourself some important questions. What do I want to do? Who do I want to become? What kind of life do I want to live? These questions are your compass. They help you find direction when everything feels confusing or stuck. It's easy to get lost in routine. We get so used to waking up, going to work, and doing the same things every day that we forget to ask ourselves what really matters. But when you take time to answer these questions honestly, you start to see a new path. A path that leads to your dreams, not just your paycheck. Once you know what you want, the next step is to take action. And it doesn't have to be big. In fact, the best way to start is with small, simple steps. Write one page of your book, send one email, learn one new skill, make one call. Each small step builds momentum, and over time, these steps create your path to freedom. Remember, progress is not about speed. It's about consistency. A small effort every day adds up. Like drops of water filling a cup, your daily actions fill your life with purpose and growth. And even if it feels slow, keep going. Your future self will thank you. It's normal to feel alone at first. When you start building something new, not everyone will believe in you. Friends might say, "Why waste your time?" Family might worry, "Are you sure this will work?" But here's a secret. The most important belief is the one you have in yourself. If you believe in your dream, even when no one else does, you hold the greatest power. Your belief fuels your courage. It keeps you moving forward when things get hard, and the world will catch up. People will notice your dedication, your growth, and your success. Doors will open, and new opportunities will come. So take back control of your life. Ask yourself what you want. Make a plan. Take small steps every day. Trust yourself. You are not stuck. You are just starting. Your freedom begins with your decision to move forward. Your life is your message. When you think about the end of your life, what will really matter? Will it be your job title, your salary, the things you bought, or the places you visited? The truth is, none of those things will matter as much as you think. What will truly matter is the difference you made, the lives you touched, the love you gave, and the dreams you chased with all your heart. Your life is more than a paycheck or a position. It's a message. Every choice you make, every action you take, sends a message to the world about who you are and what you believe in. When you live only for money or comfort, your message is quiet and small. But when you live for your dreams, your message becomes powerful and loud. You have only one life, one chance to live fully, to create, to grow, and to inspire. Don't waste this precious time following someone else's plan for you. Society may tell you to fit into a certain box, but you were born to break free. You were born to create your own path. Make your life a story worth telling. Imagine people remembering you not for how much money you made, but for how brave you were, for how you faced your fears and chased your passion, for how you helped others rise, for how you never gave up, even when the path was hard. Your courage can become your legacy, the gift you leave behind for those who come after you. When you choose to live with purpose, your life shines as a light for others. You inspire them to dream bigger, to believe in themselves, and to live fully too. So start today. Take small steps toward your dreams. Speak your truth. Follow your heart. Your life is your message. Make it one that matters. Make it one that changes the world, even if just a little. Because at the end of the day, what you leave behind is not your salary, but your story. And your story can inspire generations. Final words. You might think it's too late. You might believe you're too old, too tired, or even too broken to chase your dreams. But the truth is, you are just beginning. Life is not a race with a finish line you must cross before a certain age. Life is a journey, and every moment is a new chance to start again. A salary is not evil. It is not the enemy. It can give you comfort and safety, and that is important. But a salary should never be your only dream. When you allow a paycheck to become the only goal, it turns into a drug that numbs your soul and steals your passion. It makes you forget who you really are and what you truly want. But you don't have to let that happen. Instead, let your salary be the fuel, the energy that helps you build something greater. Use it as a stepping stone, not a cage. Your paycheck can support your dreams, but it should never replace them. You were born for more than just survival. You were born to chase your purpose, to fight for your future, and to build the life you imagine. Remember, dreams are not just for the young or the lucky. Dreams belong to everyone who dares to believe in themselves and take one step forward every day. Even small steps matter. Even small actions add up. You have the power to change your story, no matter where you are now. The world is waiting for what only you can give. Your ideas, your creativity, your courage, your unique light. No one else can live your life or share your message. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today. Begin with what you have and where you are. If this message spoke to you, if it touched your heart, then share it with someone who needs to hear it too. Help others break free from the salary trap and find their own path. And always remember, every day is a new chance. A chance to take one more step closer to freedom, to joy, and to living a life you love. This is English Achieve, helping you learn English and live with purpose.